We are now entering part two of our video broadcast for this evening, continuing to speak on the subject of they murder our sons, they murder our men, and they make shameful our women. The extreme culture of violence and sexual extremes that are upon the world society. In this day and time. Yes, it has happened in societies before, before this time in history. And yes, people look back, research, study what became of those societies when they went into extreme violence, extreme sex. Those societies, those nations, those people were eliminated. They became lost to history. Societies like that are gone. If they had their little time in history, but because of their choices, their lifestyles, divine law would not let them, not allow them to continue on. Our world today, people, that is where we are. We are at the crossroads. We are at the point of decision making. What are we going to do? Will we allow our societies to continue the downward spiral, the downward spirit, going to the dogs? Or will we take action? Will we speak out and tell them of their ignorant behavior? Will we share with them and call them to return to the true path? Sanu Katdelu, we will murder Abna Ahum. We will murder their sons, their male figures. We will murder. And correctly, as we see society today, the manipulators, the schemers, have gotten so good at their brazen brass use of language, secret language, to influence and manipulate societies, we are now helping them to kill, murder the men. Think about that. As a so called African American, so called black person, I hear many of my people nowadays waking up and asking the question, why is there so much black on black crime, black on black killing, murder, violence? And the answer is because you have been influenced secretly, ignorantly, ignorant in the sense that you didn't know any better. You didn't have the mind. You did not have the education to make an informed choice. The manipulators, they knew that. That's why they put language, secret language, into your environment for your five senses to pick up and let it become part of your being. They knew the effect that it would have upon you. Soon, you would help them to murder your own. The women made shameful, energized, made active in shameful behavior that breaks breaks shameful behavior. Nisa, shameful behavior of the women breaks any opportunity that they have to produce good, healthy, upstanding generations of girls and boys, future men and women. The women, the shameful women that the manipulators have influenced. You aid the devil minded people in destroying your own society. Become aware, become cognitive, truly mindful of the threat, the traps, the schemes, the influences that have been placed in your surroundings, in your communities, especially so called black people and so called urban people. Why do you think it is that you have so many alcohol liquor stores in the inner city? Why do you think it is that you have so much illegal drug traffic in your neighborhoods? You have been led astray. You have been influenced to aid the manipulators to break your own generations. By divine law, the plan of the Lord comes into effect and begins to awaken the hearts, mind, and souls of those who truly want to reform, reshape the world, and get back to original status. The original status of life in the garden of paradise. Do you think paradise is only something that to be achieved after you die, after you physically die? The paradise after is only an extension of the paradise that you have here on earth. If you do not have paradise here on earth, if you only have hell here on earth, then you cannot expect anything but hell hereafter. If you have paradise here on earth, you will have greater paradise after, hereafter. If the heart, mind, and soul, if your heart, mind, and soul is true, loyal to the original human nature that your Lord created you in, the schemers, their secret language, their secret language influences will not prevent you, will not hinder you regarding of you submitting your human intelligence, the sanctuary of your human intelligence, Masjid il Haram, sacred place of prostration. Prostrate your human intellect to be guided by the highest source that there is, the Almighty Lord God Creator. Those secret societies, secret people who influence you to have you help kill your own selves, to have you, mothers, break your own generations, their secret language, their secret coded language is nowhere as powerful as the language of the Lord God Creator. Give yourselves totally, wholeheartedly to the words of your Lord. And the Lord in the Holy Bible and in the sacred Quran promises you and I, all righteous people, that we will indeed again be raised up to our raised up and restored, revived in our original human nature. That is the promise. That is the ultimate promise. The promise of the Lord God Creator, the highest authority. People take heed to it. There is no word as powerful as the word of the Almighty Lord God Creator.